the jam. Thank you.
You good?
Yeah, we're good.
One more time?
No. Thank you. No, I'm going. Like motherfucking Switch Pro rumors, we're back with another episode. This is the PodBoyz Advanced Podcast. It's a weekly discussion where we go over the latest in gaming and throw in a little bit of whatever else we want to talk about. My name is Oscar. I'm joined as always by my co-host and best friend,
Eric. What is up, dude?
Just chilling, man. Just chilling, you know. Same old. Just another week. This week flew by, honestly.
I kind of felt the same way too, dude. Like, I woke up this morning and I was like, "Oh shit, it's Friday already."
Yeah, dude. I feel
like
I get home and I blink and I play like Destiny for a couple hours and then it's like, oh, day's over. Bye. You know, like
yeah, dude.
I hate it.
It's nuts.
But yeah, man. What are you drinking?
Today I'm drinking. So there's actually a brewery right by my house called Stereo Brewing Company.
Mm-hmm.
It's so I went down there to check it out, and they've got this thing called Summer Sun. It's got a little beach on there.
Nice.
So
Summer Sun.
It's called Summer Sun, and it is American sour ale with raspberries.
Ooh, that sounds like I would like that.
It apparently got bronze medal at the American Beer Festival.
Nice.
So we'll see how good it is, man.
All
yeah,
right.
that place is kind of cool. They have I bought a crowler there too, and they have all their cans have like music recommendations because they're like stereo, like like stereo like music, and is like outside of their entrance they have a big sign that says high fidelity beer.
Nice.
So yeah, it's kind of a cool like what would you call that, like I want to say gimmick, but not really, like a theme, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways, they have like music on there and like listen to your beer or whatever. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, so it's like a theme. Yeah.
So what you got, man? What are you drinking today?
I am drinking a blonde ale by Altamont Beer Works. Just see for yourself here. It's called.
I like focused and then it didn't. There it goes.
So it's called a basic bitch.
But
they crossed out basic, and this one's the passionate bitch. It's a blonde ale loaded with passion fruit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're getting fruity tonight, huh?
And over here on the side of the can, hopefully I can get it to focus again.
Put your hand back behind it like you did before. There you go.
Got like a little Starbucks type of checklist. It's probably too small for you guys to see, but it says Ugg boots, yoga pants, latte, sunglasses,
the checklist.
iPhone, yeah, so it's pretty.
Your basic bitch checklist.
Yeah, but this is I'm drinking the passionate bitch today. So
cool. Let's
crack these open.
Oh, this beer is pink.
It's pink?
Yeah.
I'm colorblind. I can't tell what color mine is.
Whoa,
Mmm.
that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, so is this one. I'm digging this one.
It's
This,
definitely a sour, though. I'll tell you that.
mine's not sour, but
It's
it's
fruity.
definitely it's like tropical as shit. Yeah.
I like when you get like a blonde ale. Blonde ales in particular, when they brew them with flavors, I feel like they pick up the flavor a lot. You know?
Yeah, they infuse well.
Yeah. Yeah, like a few episodes back, I had like the strawberry blonde ale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that tasted like strawberry.
Yeah,
So
this is really good. It's really passion fruity.
nice. But yeah, this one's definitely a sour. It's good though. It's really good. Sour but tasty. Fruity.
Are you down with sours? Like, cause that's my shit. You say it like you
I'm
say
no.
sour but good. I would say sour and great. You know.
I've had bad sours is the thing.
Okay.
Like really bad sours. Like when you go to a brewery and you're like, oh, give me a flight or just like let me check this one out or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple breweries, I'm not gonna say names, but that I've tried sours at, and I'm just like,
Gotten burnt by the sours.
yeah. But
That's fair.
yeah. So I'm always wary. Like I feel like sours and gosés can actually can be like really good
Mm-hmm.
or like not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
So this one in particular is good.
Nice. And it's got a cool ass can.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man. Now that we've spoken about our beach potions for the week, what have you been playing? I'm dying to know.
I've been I've been playing a lot of Tomb Raider. Still.
Still, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So you
Tomb
liking it?
Raider.
You almost done with it? You think?
I think I'm like 3/4. It's actually kind of long, bro. Like
Yeah, pretty
I'm
big game.
surprised. I'm surprised like how big this game is. And from what I read, so Rise of the Tomb Raider is the second one in the like revamp series.
Mm-hmm.
And so just straight up Tomb Raider is the first one.
And then the last one's Shadow.
Yeah, the next one after that I think is Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, see, I thought it was background.
No.
Background.
So
Backwards.
I don't know. I don't know how I don't know if Shadow of the Tomb Raider is going to be connected like to this one, like story wise.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this one started off right after the events of the first one. I think. So, anyways, I guess from what I read, there was a lot of people that didn't want like too many quick time events and all like they criticized it a lot about the way it did quick time stuff and the way that like the game like made you do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So lo and behold, the video game company actually listened to their fans and they actually fixed a lot of that stuff for this iteration of it. So like this like sequel or whatever you want to call it, they fixed a lot of things and it's really cool, dude. A lot of the times, like instead of quick time events, like there's parts where like you're actually like running, like you're running away from stuff and like you like jumping off cliffs and like grabbing onto
Like
ledges.
Indiana Jones style
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, straight up Indiana Jones, like falling down icebergs and like trying to claw onto things and whatnot.
Yeah, the one I played had a lot of like ice climbing in it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one?
Yeah, I
No,
think it might
might have
be.
been. Does it start off with like
And
a
the
ice
ice,
climbing
yeah,
routine? Yeah,
yeah,
all
it
right,
does.
that's the one I played for a while. Then, yeah,
Yeah, so you know, so you know what it's
yeah.
like. Yeah. So
That's what. So you've been doing a lot of the extra shit because there's like hella extra shit, like all
oh
the
yeah.
like every little tomb and shit like that pops up.
I actually have. At least I've just been doing the challenge tombs, so I haven't been doing like finding all the coins and stuff for the extra, um, for the extra items or whatever. I don't
Mm-hmm.
really feel like I need them. But I have been doing all the little challenges and stuff, all the puzzles, because puzzles are kind of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing that. I played Triangle Strategy a little bit. So that's kind of cool. What else did I play? Destiny, of course, like every week.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I played something else, but I don't remember what.
Played
I
Smash. It's played Smash, but we're gonna
Yes, we
talk
did. We
about that
did
a
play a
little bit
little bit of
later
Smash. Yeah,
today. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
I think that's for the most part what I played this week. I did download Final Fantasy 7 Remake because it's free for
Nice.
PS Plus this week. I mean this month. So I might still cop it just to have it like physical in case
Yeah.
there's a PS5 upgrade that's free
There.
with physical or whatever.
Well, there is. It was announced at the State of Play. Remember this?
Yeah, I remember this, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
well, it remains to be seen how they're gonna handle the upgrades. You know,
No, no, no. It's already out there.
it's already like, oh, okay, well then,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll probably still cop it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure that's all I played this week, from what I can
Nice.
remember.
All right. All right.
What about you?
I played a little bit more 3D Land, 3D World. I mean, a little bit more Bowser's Fury. We switched a bit between those. I went back to Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Mm-hmm.
I clapped that boss's cheeks that had wrecked me the first time. I kicked his ass this second go around, and I pushed a bit farther in the story. Got homegirl Aerith in my party, so moving along there. I mean, it feels really bloated at times. There's a lot of like slow walking and like it's very dialogue heavy, and like it like restricts you from like getting places fast because it makes you walk slow as you're like talking and shit like that, and that's kind of a drag, you know what I mean? But from
Oh, I get what you're
yeah,
saying. Like if you're like on the way to a destination and then somebody
yeah,
starts talking instead of just having the dialogue, and they like slow down and it's like,
yeah, yeah,
eh,
yeah.
didn't, if I remember correctly, didn't uh Final Fantasy 15 do something similar?
At times it would, I feel, yeah.
Yeah.
But the actual like combat and gameplay, like that shit's super smart and super dope the way they modernized that combat system. So I'm having a lot of fun with that. Like dude, I beat that boss, but like the whole time it's like a very delicate dance of like attack, attack, stop time, switch, stop time, switch character, stop time, switch character, do an ability, do a heal, do an item. Oh my god, switch back, do a couple of slashes to build your
So
bar
it's
back.
a lot.
It's a lot, dude. Like, and if you don't stay on top of it, you get wiped. Like, especially on
Damn.
that boss in particular. Like, yeah, it gets pretty tough, dude. So
Can't wait to get into it, man.
yeah, you're gonna enjoy the challenge. I feel you're gonna enjoy learning the combat and everything. But I've been playing that. Obviously played some Destiny. The main highlight of that for me this week is that I got my favorite gun from Destiny 1, the one that got me into playing the game in general. I got Suros Regime. It's
Yeah,
a
that's right.
very, very, very OG exotic auto rifle. So
It's one of the first ones.
one of the very first exotics. So very, very happy to have that back in my collection. And I played one more thing. I played it last weekend at my girlfriend's house. I played against her brother and then one of her cousin's boyfriends.
Oh, what'd you play?
Dragon Ball Fighters.
What?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna be stoked. I finally tried out Fighters and like got into it with like some people. Like they were all fresh to it too, so we all just like took turns. Like, well, not took turns, but like we all like were just basically just kind of button mashing at first until we all started getting it. Then we started having some fucking matches, and by the end, it was like, you know what I mean?
Right. Dude, that game is so fun.
That game is so fun, dude. That game is wild. It's like straight up Marvel vs. Capcom chaos, man.
Yeah, I told you, man. I told you it was just like that.
I don't even have any DLC characters or anything. I just have like the basic roster. That shit is wild, man.
Dude, the DLC characters are nuts.
I bet, dude. I might have to buy a season pass or something or whatever it is, like the
Bro,
Ultimate Edition or whatever it is.
I have it both, like I love that game so much. I have it both on Switch and PS5, so or 4
Dude,
with both season passes. So
it's super fun, man.
dude, we got to get some matches going, bro. Let's do it.
I know. You're gonna beat my ass so hard, but
Maybe. Dude, I will
you
say
because you play that game like you like that game a lot, so I know
I
you're
will
pretty
say
beast at it.
whenever I would play on Switch, there's not a lot of players on the Switch.
Oh, really?
No, like the player base on the Switch is really small compared to the PS4 and Xbox. And
is the Switch 30 frame? Is it different frame rate? Might be, huh? Might not be 60.
it might cap out at 30. I'm not sure.
Is it 60
But even
on PlayStation?
I think the PS5 pushes it to try and get there. Because I've noticed when I play people on like when I would play on PS4, I felt like I had no advantage. Like everything was fine. But now when I play on PS5, it's like I win a lot more often, I feel. I don't know if that's because I have slightly higher frame rate or what's going on. But I feel like maybe it's got more players going on. I don't know what. A lot more new players maybe. But I've been having some good winning streaks last couple times I played. So
Man, I'm actually terrified to play you.
dude, let's do it.
Yep.
I'll probably beat you up. You know, maybe not. Maybe because the thing is, like with fighters, with any fighter, once you kind of know what's going on, a lot of the time is the unpredictability of button smashing throws you off.
Yeah.
Because when you're playing someone else that knows how to play the game, then it becomes like more of a like mind game, you know, like, oh, what are you gonna do next? Like, are you gonna do this? Like, are you gonna fight me in neutral? Are you gonna stay away? What are you gonna do? But when someone's button mashing, you don't know what is gonna happen.
Also, I feel like I don't give myself enough credit. I feel like we played a couple of fighting games recently, and like we always have like
so much better, dude.
We always got like we have even matches at times, you know. Like
yeah.
I beat you in like almost every fighting game we played against each other.
Yeah.
I beat you in For Honor. I've beaten you in Mortal Kombat. I've beaten you in Smash for sure. So Smash we're definitely pretty even.
Yeah, Smash we're pretty even playing field on Smash for sure. But yeah, dude, hey. That's my house.
I know it. I know it. It's your dojo that I'm stepping into.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that's pretty much it for me, man. Other than like I said, we'll talk more in depth about Pyra and Mithra and Smash in a little bit here. But until then, let's start off with some of these smaller topics here. Starting off with the Avengers game. The horrible train wreck of the Avengers game is somehow getting even worse, y'all. That's right. So it was announced today that basically they're going to be slowing down the rate at which you gain experience. And it's going to take a lot longer to get to like different milestones with different characters and stuff like that. As a way to try and incentivize players to stay longer, apparently.
How does that even make sense?
No. Get this. According to the developer, Eric, the quick level ups and rapid experience gain, that's something that could be confusing for new players.
What?
Yeah, it could be confusing because because apparently, like in every game, the higher you level up, the longer it takes to like level up from like like obviously like
Regular games, all
yeah,
games. The higher level you are, the slower you progress.
like it's not gonna take the same amount of experience to get to level 77 from 76 as it is from 2 to 3. Like obviously it's gonna take longer, so it could be confusing for new players if they level up so quickly at first. So
who are you people saying these things?
the developers is
Like, what is
Eric, it's creating pacing issues such as skill points currently being rewarded too fast, which may be confusing and overwhelming. Too many skill points, Eric. Whatever will they do?
this game is? It's just they're just lighting fuel to the dumpster fire, bro.
I can't believe it, man. Like, so they're making a very,
They're
very
making it
grindy game, even
even grindier.
exponentially grindier. Yeah, so that'll that'll rope them in. Crystal Dynamics, yeah, fucking dweebs.
Y'all are dumb.
Anyway, but moving on
Oh
from that,
god.
Epic Games, Eric. Epic Games, Epic Games, Epic Games. We've seen them flex them dollars pretty frequently with their exclusive game
Oh,
deals,
they flexing now.
like Kingdom Hearts that they recently secured exclusively. All kinds of stuff that always gets the PC community all kinds of riled up because they want it on Steam because Steam is the best because they have reviews and forums and message boards.
You're running it on a PC. You're gonna
And
download
a
it and play
shopping
it.
cart, Eric. They have a shopping cart. But anyway, Epic flexes that they have that bag once again, and they straight up bought Mediatonic. Who is Mediatonic?
All guys.
The developers of Fall Guys. So these
Price.
motherfuckers own Fortnite, Rocket League, Fall Guys, like games that are like super viral and super like the most viral, most popular games at times, and like in recent memory and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they're a freaking becoming a freaking powerhouse of they're just printing money, basically. You know what I mean?
They're smart.
Mm-hmm.
They're really smart because they're targeting developers who not only made good games, but made games that people want to stream and watch. So, and like these are all games that are just not gonna fall in popularity because people are streaming, and these are very like kid friendly games also.
Exactly. So
They're gonna be around for a while.
they create like they're built around like hype moments and like popping off and like fucking Fall Guys is basically what's it called? Wipeout. You know what I
Wipeout,
mean?
yeah.
So it's stuff that like, especially when they do like the new seasons and stuff like that, like they all do that. So whenever like a new season rolls around, it'll roll back around in popularity and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So they're
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
securing that they have something popping at all
At all times.
times. You know what I mean?
And not only that, Fall Guys is also coming to Switch too. So they're just like,
Switch and Xbox too. It was announced a couple days after that direct that it's also coming to Xbox.
oh
So.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. So they're really smart moves, man. Smart moves, Epic. Making money moves.
That's how you fucking secure the bag, and they certainly have.
Hmm.
All right. Moving on from that. Good news, Eric.
What?
Construction has resumed at Super Nintendo World in Orlando after COVID-19 shutdowns.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, but now the park's delayed till 2025.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm,
I gotta
yeah,
save. I gotta save money to go to Tokyo, anyways.
yeah. I'd rather go to the OG one than the
Yeah,
Walmart version here.
yeah. Walmart versions of stuff here.
JK. Not really.
Hey, come on, Nick. I don't know.
I mean, are they doing it here as well? And at
And
the
Orlando.
just
It says
Orlando?
Epic Universe will be eventually be Universal's third theme park in Orlando.
Because because they brought the Harry Potter one to both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's from Universal, so they might bring it here too, or they will eventually bring it here too. But honestly, I'd rather go see it in Japan because I feel like with a place like this, with the kinds of activities and stuff that's in it, I feel like people would be a lot more like respectful out there to like people having their
Bro, we
turn.
should start realistically, like whenever Rona starts slowing down, start realistically planning our pilgrimage to visit the Great Gundam Lord.
Oh, dude, I'm already on it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Uh, I think my Melody's family. She has family that they live in Tokyo Prefecture, so
Mm,
we're gonna
beautiful.
planning to go visit them eventually.
Nice, man. But
So
I need to go see that damn Gundam.
there the Gundam is in a different. It's not in Tokyo. It's in a different
No, no,
state.
I will travel
Oh
from
no, I will
Tokyo
too.
to
But
see the Gundam.
I think cool thing about Japan, I think a lot of places are connected by train.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small island, so even
Yeah, so you can just
it's
ride a train anywhere.
yeah. But yeah, man. I'd rather. You're right. I'd rather go see it at the in its full glory with actual cool, respectful people, not
Yeah,
like
I just
swarming and like ugh,
yeah,
parks.
exactly. I don't know. Just like in my head, I just think about like some of these activities and I think about like, man, this is gonna be like fucking swap meet carnival style here in the US, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But yeah, dude, that's it's good. It's cool news. It's cool. At least we know it's still happening.
Yeah, the one in Japan's already open, bro. Uh, yeah, it looks like they are building Super Nintendo World in Hollywood too.
Yeah, cool.
So it is coming here.
All right. Well, yep, that's that.
But I guess ours is not delayed. Sucks to suck, Orlando.
Yeah,
All
it goes
right.
to Florida anyways.
Not me. I wish Bugs Bunny. I hope Bugs Bunny succeeds in sawing it off one day.
You want what? You want Bugs Bunny to solve
You,
Florida off of the map?
you've never seen. Well, it's like in an old Bugs cartoon where he literally saws it off the map.
Really? I don't
Yeah,
remember that one.
yeah. People use they use it in a GIF a lot when like they post like those crazy Florida man articles, like Florida man, like rips his dick off and robs bank with it and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that people are like, yep. And they post the Bugs meme of them of him just like sawing it off the country. And I hope he succeeds one day. Hope Bugs comes through.
You know, that's wishful thinking, man.
Yep. Well, anyway, moving on to our main topics here. We can start off with motherfucking Smash Bros. Pyra and Mithra. Mr. Sakurai held his presentation at 6 in the goddamn morning
I didn't even know this was a thing.
the other day, and I believe it was on the 4th. So yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 4th. And released same day. So
Oh, so that same day he did
the presentation about them,
no
yeah.
wonder I didn't. I totally just like it fell by the wayside for me. Like,
No, yeah, it was like a shadow drop. That's why, like, when I told you about it at night, you were like, "Oh shit, yeah!" It's because it was announced like at 6 a.m. that they were dropping later today,
right.
later that day. But Yeah, so you and I got a few matches in late last night. We played a bit of Destiny while I waited for you to download it, and holy shit, dude.
Dude, it's such a good character.
They're fucking broken in my
Yeah, they
opinion.
are.
Like they're like
Oh, they
really,
are.
really, really high level. Like for competitive shit, like I'm terrified to see what like a crazy good Smash player can do with them. You know what I mean?
Especially since you can switch between them at any point, anywhere in the map,
And the switch
even in the air.
and the switch counts as a dodge. So
Does it really?
you can't get hit through it. You can use it as a dodge.
Wow, I did not realize that. I don't think I knew that.
Yep.
So wow.
Watch the presentation, bro. This is
Yeah, that like I said, I didn't even know he had done the presentation that same day. So I'll go
Yeah,
back
dude.
and watch it.
That shit was insane. And like, dude, and when you like do pull off a regular dodge with Mithra at the right time, she does
There's like this.
the Bayonetta witch time thing. She
Mm-hmm.
like slows you down and shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So the strategy is like you start like I switched to Mithra right away and start just like spamming that side B to like rack
Dude,
up
that side
damage.
B is so
Dude, she
stupid.
can rack up damage so fast, and then you just switch to Mithra and just tap someone off the damn map. She's so strong too. And then she's got that side B that you can just fucking edge guard with like crazy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Dude, this character has like
Everything.
so many options. So many fucking options.
She is. I think she's better than Sephiroth, dude.
Dude, no question for me, she's better than Sephiroth.
Like Sephiroth is really good, but this character just
Honestly, makes me want to like
takes
hop
the
on
cake, bro.
and play you right now, dude.
Oh, dude, seriously, dude. Like I'm getting hyped talking about it because
Because I want
it's
to play
so
now.
fun to play her.
I want to pit Sephiroth against her now because we didn't do that last night.
Now we just played
Dittos.
mirror matches the whole
Yeah, I
time.
just played
Yeah.
Dittos the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, we should definitely do that tonight, bro. After you try and knock me off my DPZ throne.
Yeah, right. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, I think it's like you haven't played Xenoblade 2. I did. I put so many hours into that game. I played the DLC too, and like, it's such a fucking dope representation of Pyra and Mithra, dude. Like he translated like so basically the way Xenoblade Chronicles works, Xenoblade at least 2, because
Mm-hmm.
you got the first one, right? I think
Yeah.
the remake or whatever.
Yeah. I haven't finished it. I'm like about halfway done with it, I believe.
Yeah, so 2 plays a lot differently.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2, you know you know the reveal trailer, that little guy Rex that was looking for her the whole time?
Yeah.
So in Xenoblade 2, you control him, and Pyra and Mithra are your weapon.
Oh.
So in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you have like sentient people as weapons. They're called blades. So that's why it's super hilarious that they didn't put the main character of the game in, they put his fucking weapons in it. You know what I mean? Like that's why like if you remember, oh, he even says, oh, you haven't watched the presentation, but in the beginning you hear him say you hear Rex say, I thought I was gonna be in Smash, and Sakurai's like, someone hear something? Like it's pretty dope, man. But
I mean, he's
yeah,
kind of in there. He shows up when the start of the match.
yeah, just to like cheer them on or whatever. But basically how that game works is it's kind of like MMO style in a way. Like you lock onto a target and then you start kind of auto attacking. Like you start automatically swinging your sword, and as you do, you have like certain like timing cues where you can press buttons that help you rack up
like a
these
meter.
It's 4 meters at once that are like building up in a diamond at the bottom of your screen, and they're 4 separate abilities. And basically, if you time your regular hits right, they charge faster. And then each one of those abilities causes major damage and has like a certain effect to it, basically. And when you activate those abilities, that's when the blade jumps in
Okay.
and lends you their power. So like basically like the side B, the neutral B, and all those are those abilities translated into Smash. And
Ah.
it's like fucking dope how they pulled it off, dude. Like it's crazy how like how well it translates into just like action fighting like that. You know what I mean?
Right. I
So
don't know, man. This character, they outdid themselves, I think, with this
mhm.
character.
Ultimate waifus forever.
That's also a plus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All the fan service for everyone.
All
And
the fucking
Smash.
all the alternate costumes look sick as fuck
Dude,
too.
hell yeah. Which also kind of adds to her strategy because some of the alternate like colors like change the way they look or make them either look the same or like switch their colors.
Yeah,
So
so you don't know which one's out at which
if you're not
time, so
paying,
you don't
yeah,
know how to defend. Yeah.
if you're not paying attention, if you're having a really fast fight and you're like, you think Mithra's out, and all of a sudden it's like Pyra, and you
Oh
just get,
shit, it's Pyra. You just
yeah,
get fucking smashed to
exactly,
death.
yeah,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
sick, so sick.
Everything about this character is super well done. The Xenoblade Chronicles 2 soundtrack is fucking amazing. So all the new tracks I think they added like 16 tracks or something crazy like that. So all those new songs are fucking dope. So yeah, 10 out of 10. And while we're here, before we move on to the next topic, our question for the week submitted by Knight Juane. Thank you so much for always submitting the questions, Juan. He says, given that there are just 2 spots left on the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2, what are your predictions for the remaining challenger packs? You can be as rational or as wild with your predictions as you want.
Mm,
So before we jump into that, let's just pour one out for our boy Monster Hunter. Everybody wanted a Monster Hunter rep to be in Smash, and in the presentation, he
mm-hmm.
was announced. Monster Hunter's in now as a Mii Fighter costume.
I hate when they do that.
Yep,
I hate when they do that.
along with Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah,
Is
Arthur
that
would have been cool.
Arthur would have been cool as shit,
That would have been a
but
cool character to
but
play.
also deconfirmed now as a Mii Fighter.
Well, yeah, that sucks. Because he would have been cool. He could have been like similar to Mega Man, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just all projectiles all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we can't have that, but we still don't have Dante.
Yeah, but I feel like they just
You know
got
what? They
more
would
They just got more Capcom content. I feel like if anything, if we would have gotten Dante, they would have dropped Dante as a character, and then at the end tacked on those extra Capcom costumes. You
that's
know what I
true.
mean?
That's true. That's
So
true.
I feel like that's it too. I feel like that also like rules out Dante, but there's one that's
Uh,
still not ruled out, and I still have hope.
who?
I want Ryu Hayabusa,
Oh,
bro.
dude, yeah. And they're gonna
It,
have the collection coming out soon.
yes, indeed, they have the
So,
collection coming out. So
dude, if they put Ryu in the game,
I need Ryu, bro. I need Ryu in this game.
dude, that would be a cool choice. I think they can totally make that happen for sure.
Yeah, and like I think he's still technically Koei Tecmo
Hmm.
team. He might be Team Ninja now. I think, but the original is like Koei Tecmo, and they have a really good relationship with them. So I think it's possible.
Dude,
So
that would be sick.
mine would be Ryu Hayabusa for one of them. Fuck,
Well,
dude.
you just knocked mine out of the park. So, Riku from Kingdom Hearts,
Riku, not Sora.
not Sora. I don't think they would put Sora in there. They might. What I'm thinking,
I don't know.
but
We just got
Final Fantasy, we just got
we just got a
Sephiroth.
Square Enix rep, dude.
Shit, dude. It's just like I don't know. It could be anyone, you know, because like they put fucking Steve in Smash. So now it's just like after they did that, it's just like, well, you know,
What do you think?
That's what
Fortnite,
I was thinking.
random
Like some
Fortnite character,
Fortnite character,
Among
or
Us crewmate.
yeah,
Among Us crewmate. That one I think is like tailor made to be a fucking me costume. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think so too. Or shit, dude, Fall Guys, a Fall Guys guy.
That would also be a good me costume. Yeah.
It'd be a funny thing to, yeah.
What
I
about
don't
Doom
know,
Guy,
dude.
bro? Think they'd do it?
I don't think they'd put Doom in here. I don't think so.
He said we can be as wild as we want, dude. If I want to get wild, I'd say, dude,
Oh,
if
if we
they
want to get wild, put
yeah,
fucking Goku in the game, bro.
dude, if they could do like either Scorpion or Sub Zero,
Mm-hmm.
dude, imagine a Mortal Kombat character up in Smash. That is what I would like to see.
Krillin. I want Krillin in the game.
Krillin?
Yeah, I want Krillin in the game. And I want Krillin's ability to be like, when he's dying, to be like, ah, and then like if you're like at a certain, say you're at like 150%, you're just like, oh, help, because I'm Krillin. And then you get like, you press, I don't know, like down B or something, and then you get Goku come in with a Kamehameha.
Yeah, he just comes in to save your ass. Just blast
Yeah,
him real quick.
yeah. That would be cool. Any DBZ character, I think, would be cool.
Yeah, but yeah, those aren't like
Those aren't gonna
do
fly though.
do a video game character because that's the one. I think that's the one rule that everyone has created these fake little rules around it. But I think the only one rule Sakurai himself has said is that they have to originate from a video game, not an anime. So those would be ruled out for sure.
What about Tomb Raider? I have been playing that.
Laura, you want Laura up in there?
Lara Croft in there. They got
That'd be,
Snake. They got
dude.
Snake in there.
That would honestly be super dope, dude. I think that one would be super.
That
cool.
would work too, because I give her like ice picks and guns and stuff.
Damn it, it's another Capcom rep, but literally any Resident Evil character, Leon, hope like preferably.
Leon, Chris.
Dude, Leon's forward smash would obviously be the fucking kick
The
from
kick.
Resident Evil 4. That'd be beautiful.
There's just so many, dude, that could be possible. At this, like I said, at this point, it's a fucking toss up. If they were willing to put Steve in there, like,
yeah, the ultimate for me would be Master Chief. Obviously, that one would like break the whole fucking world. I think if we got Master Chief up in there, or Kratos.
Yeah. Kratos.
Dude,
Kratos would be too much. I think he's too brutal for Smash.
Dude, I know. Like if he played like fucking OG Kratos though, with like, you know, like all the like aerial combos and shit like that, dude, he'd be like such a dope character to play in Smash.
Yeah, I agree. But I think he'd play they'd make him, they could make Kratos happen because he'd just be similar kind of like character model as Min Min.
Oh, that's true because
so it could,
got the extendable arms, so you could just do.
So it could be like similar character,
chaos.
Character model similar to Min Min, but faster.
Yeah,
but also sounds too broken.
Sounds very broken.
Because that's Min Min's like balance part of it. You know that she's slow. Her attacks come out kind of slow, so you can get around them.
But who knows, man? That'd be that those two would be like the ultimate wild picks for me, either Kratos or Master Chief.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't think I can pinpoint. There's so many. I don't think I can pinpoint like which one like specifically I would want. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see, dude. There's 2 more, right?
2 more.
Shit. Also, it's kind of, you know why this is hard? Because it's like every character you can think of is already almost like just about every character you can think of is already in Smash.
Yep, it's a crazy roster, man. So. But keeping up with the Nintendo stuff here, man. Moving on from Smash, exciting stuff. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. I'd estimate the next one gets announced around May, June. is when they announced the next fighter. But
That sounds about right. I think.
yeah, but like I teased in the intro, Switch Pro rumors are back at it again. This time with actual like hardware details. Takashi Mochizuki, who has been writing and reporting about the Switch since before it even came out. He's been writing about a few things before, including the Switch Lite a couple years ago in 2019. Um, he put out information basically that Nintendo's looking to work with Samsung to buy rigid OLED screens. It's supposedly going to be a 7-inch screen, which means they're basically just going to keep the same device size, but most likely they're just going to remove the fat ass bezel that it has on the screen currently. You know, has those big ass
Yeah, the little
black
yeah.
borders.
So they're gonna get
So
rid of that.
yeah, so it's gonna be more like like a newer iPhone where like the screen goes all the way to the fucking edges of your device type of thing.
Right, right.
It's gonna be OLED and shit like that. People are already mad because it's still targeting 720p, even though there's plenty of articles and science backing the fact that at that screen size, 1080p or 4K, apart from the fact that it would fucking kill the battery life to like work the chip that hard in that type of tablet device.
Yeah, it's damn near impossible.
Your eyes can can't really notice the difference with the pixel density of a screen that size. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's why like resolutions on phones and shit are the way they are and shit like that too, because it doesn't make sense to push it if your eye can't even
it's
see it. You know what I mean?
yeah. There's no
But people
point.
are complaining, but if they were to do 1080p and shit like that, your shit would die in like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
people need to get over it. 720p looks good, especially if they increase like I said, the pixel density, and OLED is gonna make like the colors like
pop.
fucking amazing. They're gonna make it so vibrant, so like literally popping off the screen. Like
Hmm.
it's gonna be like a marked improvement in handheld mode too. And apparently in TV mode, it's gonna be targeting 4K, whether that's through uh, upscaling through DLSS, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, or just straight up like if they're going to do something with the dock that's going to help push the image up to 4K or something
I
like that. You know
think
what I
I
mean?
think they would need some to do something with the dock.
Think so?
I think so because the dock I feel is kind of bare bones right now.
Mm-hmm.
The way it stands, like thing is so light. There's barely any like hardware in there, you know.
Yeah,
So
it's literally empty.
yeah. So I really do think that if they're targeting 4K for TV, I think that might not be able to be done on the dock that we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I don't know what because it's USB-C, so maybe it could be done, but I don't know, you know?
Yeah. And it says also a mild mid-generation specs increase. So like so I don't think necessarily to the level that like it'll have exclusive games, even though some people are starting to put that out there. Like I think it'll still all play the same games, just maybe it'll be able to play them at like higher frame rates and resolution and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Depending on how much is changed up in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think they would do exclusive games for it.
Yeah, I think that would be shooting themselves in the foot
Literally what I was thinking, yeah.
when they're like, you know, pushing 100 million already with the Switch. It'd be stupid to isolate like that huge install base. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this upgrade I feel would definitely be like more if you want your handheld to look way better, this is going to be the upgrade for you.
Mhm.
You know, cuz I don't really even like I feel like I rarely use my Switch on my TV.
I feel like on the internet, at least, I'd say we're the minority in that. I see most people like say that they hardly ever use it in handheld and shit like that,
Well,
which
I
is
know.
super weird to me.
Yeah,
Like
that's weird to me too. I
I
know
I, I hardly ever dock my Switch.
if you stream from your Switch, you
Yeah.
need it to be docked for sure.
Oh yeah. That's literally one of the few times that I've ever docked my Switch is when I've streamed stuff from it.
Yeah, so but like I don't know. To me it's like I have this portable gaming device that I can like go sit in my living room and play instead of just like having to sit here in the same spot where I do all my other stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like that's why I rarely use it on my TV. Like I use it every now and then just to see how a game looks or whatever, or I'll play a little bit if I'm just sitting here and I want to play it on my TV, then I'll do that. But I don't know. It's to me Nintendo. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so used to having like DSs and like handheld devices that I just like it's my thing. You know, like
Yeah.
I need to have that handheld device to go like other places. You know, like
I 100% feel you on that because, dude, our whole podcast is based on one of our first handhelds. You know what I mean? Handhelds have
exactly.
always been our thing, dude.
Like I yeah, like I don't know. I don't know why people don't use it in handheld mode more often.
Yeah, dude.
I would probably buy one, honestly.
The fact, that's what the Switch. I think I've always talked about it before. Like the Switch and the fact that all these like games that I've missed out on other systems are out and they're in handheld mode is what literally like roped me back into gaming as a whole. You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
it. Oh, by the way, the Switch's fourth anniversary was this week too, so
Oh
we can
yeah.
throw that in. So it all fits together. So it's like 4 years ago. Like I was like a little bit disconnected from gaming. You know what I mean? Like I had sold my PlayStation during a rough patch, and I wasn't really playing anything. You know what I mean? Like it had been a
Mhm.
couple of years since I was really gaming. I would play stuff here and there when I was working at the dispensaries we would chill at the spot, and they'd have like an Xbox in there or a PlayStation usually, depending on what location you were at. And I
Yeah.
played a couple things on there like Rocket League and like Fortnite when they first like started dropping back in the day and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I was really out of gaming, dude. And the Switch, like that shit, like pulled me back in because like I could sit and throw something on the TV that I was into, and also just be playing whatever game was in the palm of my hand. Like big games, like console level experiences, like huge games like Breath of the Wild and stuff like that in bed. And so like I started completing games, I started finishing games, they started releasing all these old ports of old games, started running through those games that I missed out on 360,
And then we got
started running through them. We
Pokemon.
got Pokemon, like, and then like literally that made me like I told you before, I went through this whole gaming renaissance where like before I would like slack on finishing games. I would fall out of stuff if it was like if I deemed it too difficult right away. I'd be like, not for me. And like no, like the fact that I could sit there like and have it in my hands and instead of like being able to like just like turn on the TV, like turn the console off and like switch it back to the TV because I didn't have to sit there the whole time. You know what I mean? Like and have
Yeah,
no
to me,
distraction
yeah,
from it.
exactly. To me, that's part of why Switch is so cool, you know, because you don't have to sit there on your TV to be on it. You know what I mean? Like, why would you? I don't know. In my head, I'm like, why would you want a Switch and just only use it in console version?
Yeah,
If that's your only console, okay, I understand that. But for someone that like has a computer, like is or like isn't the PC gaming or has an Xbox or PlayStation, like those things are tied to that's where you connect them, like your
yeah,
living room, your bedroom, wherever you have to be in there to play your games. But like that was the whole like selling point for Switch, is that you can have both. You can, if you wanted to sit there and play your games on your TV, yeah, sure, be comfortable and sit on your chair or bed or whatever, you know, and
mm-hmm,
play your games on your big screen. But then what if you're going on a trip? What if you go camping or something and you want to play you want to, like, I don't know, you got a long car drive, or you're sitting in the passenger seat, and what are you going to be on
Or
your
a
phone all day?
flight, yeah,
Or a
or something.
flight, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's the cool thing about Switch, like you can do that, and you can play with other people if you want to, so it's
yeah,
super. It's the portable part of it, to me, is that's what's super cool.
exactly. Like it got me to it got me to get through games like Skyrim and stuff like that. Stuff that like I couldn't do because like I would like freak out on the first person on the big screen and stuff like that.
Mm,
Like first person shit I started getting more into on there and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So open up a whole new world for me, the Switch did, and like
yeah.
now like I tried different stuff. Now I'm like super into like tougher games. Like I play Souls games on the PlayStation and stuff now, you know what I mean? Like Switch was very good for me gaming wise, you know what I mean? It wrote me in and kept me in for good type of thing, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Brought me back in at least. Like after I had been disconnected for a while. I needed Pokemon is what I needed. Cause that's
Yeah.
honestly like when I hopped back into Switch is when I started hearing rumors and rumblings that there was like a big Pokemon Switch game coming, and I was like, what? That's when I like hopped back into YouTube and started getting into all that type of stuff. And how I got here, man, is I needed something crazy to happen with Pokemon, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's been our shit since we were like fucking 10 years old. So
Yep, literally 8 or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
but
Damn, dude. Anyways, congrats Switch for making it 4 years, and you're still fucking selling in the millions. So
hmm and if there is a Switch Pro coming, you can bet your ass my dumb ass is buying one.
I'll probably cop one as well.
Yeah, but moving on. I have it lumped in as like the same topic here because another option as to how the Switch Pro could get up to 4K is DLSS. If
Hmm.
Nvidia does something with the chip in there at all, and they include that technology in there. I think we've talked about it before, the deep learning super sampling, where it uses
I think we've touched
AI.
on it
Yeah.
for just a quick sec. Yeah.
So basically, it uses AI to upscale images and produce better frame rates or higher resolutions, depending on the game and stuff like that, depending on the situation. So basically, using AI, it reconstructs your image in a higher resolution or a higher frame rate or something like that. I'm not super learned on it, so I can't really get into detail. But
Basically,
that's
make things look better.
yeah, that's the basic understanding is that it deconstructs the image and rebuilds it in a higher resolution or higher frame rate, something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, so if they include that, that's the way that Switch could reach
So
4K.
Switch runs on NVIDIA
Yes.
GPU. Okay.
But and AMD, which is what powers the PS5 and Xbox Series X. They're powered by an AMD processor and stuff like
Hmm.
that, graphics. Uh, they didn't have their equivalent to DLSS because apparently they didn't want to rush it out or anything like that. And now they're saying that they announced it recently, and they're saying that they've been holding it off because they want to do basically a cross-platform launch across all their cards and across all their chipsets, basically, including the PS5 and the Series X. Whereas Nvidia, you have
They're
to have like
rolling it out
you have to have
slowly,
a
right?
no, well, you have to have a certain model, and it's like usually the higher end ones that like
Mm.
really take advantage and can use it and stuff like that. So this is going to be basically across the board NVIDIA wise. So it's going to, provide better performance across all their stuff, So uh, that's pretty big news for the current console. Well, yeah, the next gen slash now current gen consoles. Because if they implement that like down the road, that could kind of like offset the need for them to release like a pro or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Well, even if I don't know. I don't know if the if the Switch would be able to, this as it is now, would be able to handle that kind of thing, you know?
No, that's what I'm saying. It would have to be
It would
they,
definitely
they,
have to be upgraded for sure.
yeah, in the Pro is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, and that,
They
yeah,
would have
okay,
to tweak something in the Pro version
yeah,
that
definitely.
they're supposedly releasing. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, no, but that I think this technology, I'm not too learned on this.
Learned.
Learned, I'm not too learned on this either. So I did read a little bit about it earlier today, but I didn't even know that PS5s and Xboxes could get an upgrade like this.
Yeah, because it would just be like I believe it would be like some sort of firmware update they could push. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
what I'm. That's some kind of software or firmware that just like
That would I think it would definitely be firmware at that.
firmware. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I had no idea that this was a thing that could be done. So it's kind of cool that they're kind of taking their time with it, because I would hate for it to come out like rushed and it just breaking these things.
Yeah, like the very like I think it was like only one or two videos I saw that like a couple of the GPUs in the PS5 arrived messed up for some people, and like it would just create like these fucking like crazy ass like warped images and like flashing screens, and like that's
Yeah.
definitely a possibility if like because this is basically like fucking with like image rendering and stuff directly, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it could lead to some crazy fucking like glitches and problems for
Yeah,
sure.
it could lead to glitches, but if that's why I think they're deciding to take their time with it, you know,
Yeah, so
and kind of like roll it out like all at once when it's ready, instead of, which I'm happy for, because dude, there's so many things that come out that's like unfinished, and it's like, oh yeah, we'll fix it later. You know, just get it out there to sell it, and then it's crap, and
hmm
then oh what we can fix it now, you know, like we'll just call this the cyberpunk dilemma. We don't want
that
this to go through the cyberpunk dilemma, you know?
dude, yeah, but like Cyberpunk was just like the fucking culmination of like years and years of it progressively getting worse with that release it broken, fix it later mentality.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. It could be it'd be really cool. I didn't think Xbox, and I didn't think that they could get any better than they were already.
hmm
Both Xbox and PlayStation. So that I'm pretty stoked to see what it does, you know?
Same here, man. So yeah, I think it's dope too, like that they're trying to make it like more accessible to like everyone as opposed to locking it behind their super expensive card and shit like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, and then just to end it off on a lighter note here, go ahead and tell me about what's been going on over the past couple of days over
Oh my god.
on the good old stonk Reddit, Eric.
So our favorite stonk is actually going back up after suffering from a huge drop and a lot of, you know, drama surrounding the GameStop stock.
GME boys, we back up. Let's do this.
So the stock started going back up, and this whole time on Reddit, there's been they're calling them shills on on these Reddit uh on these subreddits, and basically a lot, it's people that are pretty much spreading negativity towards these stocks, be like these meme stocks being AMC and GME, and um I think like Nokia was like involved at 1.2, and all these meme stocks,
Yeah.
they just go on there and they straight up just talk shit and tell people that like, oh, you're dumb, like everyone sell it, like everyone's trying to hold these stocks to, you know, raise their price,
Mm-hmm.
and these people go on there trying to like spread like fear, uncertainty, and uncertainty and doubt for people that are like all in, right? So like their goal is for like to target people like you and me, to be like, oh, these guys are new to investing. Like, I'm gonna post all this shit talking crap about how how this DD or whatever, this due diligence, about how this stock is crap.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so there's bots that have been put into these subreddits that automatically look for these tickers. So if you mention GME, like $ GME or $ AMC or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
if you mention them, these bots will catch on to them and they will manufacture like a post. They will post something and it'd be something along the lines of, so these posts that these bots would make would be something like, oh, GME this ass, whatever, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
GME this, GME that. So these bots would go on there and they would do this, right? So people started talking about something called SSR. And SSR is the short sale restriction list for the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, meaning that whatever stock is on this list, it cannot be shorted. You
Mm-hmm.
can't do a short sale on these stocks. And so it's a restriction. The bots thought SSR, this acronym for short sale restriction, was a ticker. So people started seeing posts come up that say GME has asked this week, might as well dedicate to SSR to Friday, then buy back next week. There's just a big gamble, but it could be great. Or SSR mooning tomorrow, using SSR as if it was like some
As
kind of
if some
stock.
kind of stock, yeah.
Yeah. So people on Reddit caught on to this and they're like, oh shit, that's how these bots are making all these posts. They're looking for the acronyms and these tickers and they're like making these posts. So the smart ass people of Reddit decided to, let's fuck with these bots, and started posting these fake posts with the acronym CUM ASS.
So you got all these bots posting, come ass.
And like tits and just like dumb shit. So or and which led to posts saying watching G is like, so these bots were making posts saying watching GMA break resistance only to fall again. And then the description, why aren't we talking about cum? Or like this,
but come though.
and then this other post is like holding. I just keep holding on. Listen, boys, we're selling GME to load up on cum. So, so it's just this whole situation is so funny to me, dude.
We're
Like
14.
it's just so funny that like these people are actually making these bots and like people are actually trying to like trick people into
Throw
like,
it all on ass. Throw it all on tits.
yeah. And even more funny to what's going on, CUM is an actual stock.
For who? For
I
who?
don't know. I didn't look it up. I didn't care to.
I'm gonna look it up real time right here on the podcast.
Oh no.
Oh wait, yep, there it is.
Cummings Incorporated.
Oh, see, I got Cum Equity TSC.
See, so it's related to more than one stock here, apparently. Well, anyways, the point is, I just wanted to bring this up because we talked about the GameStop stock and all that, and how it could potentially make us all rich, and that didn't come to fruition. And
Might
people
still
are
come to fruition.
people are still hopeful because it could still happen. So everyone's just, if you guys own GME, just hold on to it. Don't sell it off for cum or ass. I know it's tempting, but don't do it. But anyways, I just wanted to bring that up because it was just funny to me, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty hilarious. I can't believe all these bots are just out here.
Just try
Fucking,
to,
they sound like the Tourette's episode of South Park. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The
tits,
cum,
ass.
ass, tits.
Also, we're sorry for the terrible potty mouths we are, but this is too freaking hilarious to like not talk about. Like this
Yeah.
is,
Hey man,
anyways.
they've been listening to us for almost a year now. They know what they're getting into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope so. But anyways, yeah, just not financial advice or anything from us. We just wanted to talk about how funny these people tricking these bots into posting this stuff. Like
Yeah.
I can't believe it actually happened because it got bad to the point where like actual threads about like these quote unquote stocks were being made, and it was just too funny. Like I had a time
Hey
going through all
man,
these posts.
it's people like that are gonna give us a fighting chance when the robot overlords take over. You know what I mean?
Dude,
So
hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Well, now we know if the robot overloads try and take over, all we gotta do is post things about CUM and ass and just
in the
yeah.
end, we've arrived at the episode title: GME versus the robots.
That's a good one. That's a good one. But
All right,
yeah.
but that's gonna do it for us here for this week. Thank you so much to everyone for watching. Thank you so much for listening. If you made it to the end, you are a true GME hacker, and you will help us take down the robot overlords one bot at a time.
Yeah. $sign come.
If you want to find us on the internet, you can find me on Twitter at KnifeLifeOSC. You can find us together at the PodBoyz Advance Twitter at PodBoyz Advance. You can find Erky on the internet at
You can find me everywhere as Erky Plays.
Erky Plays. Awesome, awesome. And yeah, I do a secondary podcast now. I started a couple weeks ago with my coworker Shan called 8 Hour Chat. That one's also on Anchor and Spotify, same place that you'll find this one. Everywhere that you like, wherever you prefer to listen to your podcast, just type in 8 Hour Chat or PodBoyz Advanced if you want to listen to us on audio. Make sure you guys join the Discord. The link is going to be in description down below. If you want to submit a question for the podcast, you can do so in the Discord, or you can hit us up on Twitter with a question as well. We will include you in the episode and give you a shout out. So, other than that, thank you so much, everybody. My name is Oscar,
And I'm Eric.
and this has been the PodBoyz Advance. We will see you guys next week. Later.
Later.
Don't eat the apple pie.
Especially
Unless
well,
the waifu Mithra made it.